How's it going today, Sagittarius? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. If you're coming back, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I'm getting ready to do some mid-month readings for you guys. Just some guidance for the rest of the month and the rest of the year, actually. And I'm going to be using my new deck, the Tattoo Tarot. It's called Ink and Inspiration. And I'm just loving these cards. I hope you guys too. So let me know in the comments what you think of the deck. I think it's really cool artwork. Something different than I've ever seen before. So looking for some feedback. Okay, a little reminder, guys, that this is a general reading. So everything might not resonate 100% with everybody viewing. If it does, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, just take what applies to you. That's too many cards. And just forget the rest, right? And if you do want a personalized reading, send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to serve you with a personalized reading. Sorry. Yeah, so anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. Really appreciate all the support that's coming from Sagittarius. You guys, you supported me so much with my last set of readings. It was amazing. You guys had the most views. It is really like humbling that everybody's tuning in and watching like that. And I got some really nice emails and comments. So just really heartfelt thank you to you guys for supporting me. And all right, so I feel like I'm almost done. Okay, I had a couple cards pop out, so I'm going to keep those. Like, I'll keep a couple, right? But when it comes to like 14 cards, that seems a little bit extreme to me. So, oh, my dragon. My dragon, who keeps me company for my readings and keeps my cards safe. He like watches the energy of my cards. If you guys have seen my dragon oracle readings and energy readings, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have the Seven of Coins, you guys, which speaks of like a well-earned fortune or wealth, and something that if you look after it properly, it'll last you for the rest of your life and generations to follow you. So really great card to start off the read with. That's what I call the anchor card for my readings, is basically going to be the outcome of the readings, and everything else kind of supports it or gives more insight. The second card that flew out of the deck, you guys, is the Death card. Check out the amazing artwork on this card. So the Death card is about something coming to an end, right? Some phase of your life is going to end. It's not... You know, you don't need to sit down and prepare an obit for you or anybody in your family. It's just saying something needs to stop. Like the death of a situation or the death of a habit or a partnership or a job or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So the next card I've got for you guys is the Chariot. So the Chariot is about sort of life-changing circumstances coming about with the huge energy of the universe behind it. And this could be something that you have been wanting to see change, or it could be an unexpected change. But mostly with the Chariot, it's about something that you've been asking for, like trying to manifest into your life, like a new job or a new romantic partner or new residence or new weather. Knight of Swords, you guys. So the Knight of Swords is, this is also a swift moving energy. If this is a person in your life, there could be coming into your life to give you some sort of information related to something you've been thinking about. Again, like it's sort of the same, sort of a supplement to the Chariot, right? So this could be somebody in your life that is really like thoughtful in their commentary, but they're also like wittily and dryly sarcastic. They could be a really high energy person, but sensitive at the same time. Check out the dude there. Looks pretty intense. So that would be sort of an intense person bringing in a message quickly for you. I'm just checking out this guy's tattoos. So, and now we have the Knave of Swords, which would be a page in regular tattoo. We've got some different terminology in the tattoo tarot. I think I said regular tattoo when I meant to say regular tarot, so excuse me. This is really strange. Like, the Knight of Swords is about a fast-moving energy, and then the Knave of Swords is about delayed news. So I'm sort of getting the impression that you guys are in a hurry up and wait situation, which might be making you feel like, you know, where you get those memes on social media where they put the like the skeleton and they're like waiting for the phone to ring, or like you know, waiting for somebody to text me back, or you know, and they've just got those funny skeletons. I think that's what it reminds me of in this situation. Man, you guys, a lot of swords here. So this is the King of Swords. So this is somebody that is really like hugely intelligent and sharp-minded, and they really like assess every situation with all the depth of their knowledge, right? I really think that these swords represent you. It's like you're sort of vacillating on something, like you want something and maybe you don't want it. You're going back and forth. I'm just looking at the cards as I'm talking here. Really sort of a confusing read so far, you guys. So if it's confusing to you too, just bear with me. Like, things will unfold as I pull more cards. I usually do 8 for these type of readings, but if I'm still a little stuck, then nice. Then we'll pull a couple more cards just to get what you need here. So Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles. So this is related to material wealth coming in usually in the shape of, like in the form of a document. So it could be like the sale of a house, could be a will. I don't usually say that, but I just, you know, my spirit guides are, they push words into my head, so I have to speak them to you. Otherwise I wouldn't be, like if I held something back, I wouldn't be giving you guys the messages that my spirit guides and your spirit guides want you to hear. So sale of a house, it could be even a will, and it could have been dragging on for a long time, something that was contested, which would kind of explain the back and forth energy of the Knight and the Knave of Swords. Like something's coming in, but then it's not. Yeah, it could be an offer on a house that has just been negotiating back and forth and back and forth. It could be a divorce settlement where you've been going back and forth, right? And it's just been torture. But this card is aspected underneath the Chariot. So this will be coming in soon for you, right? I want to say 2 to 4 weeks for you guys. So I think this is actually something that you're aware of and that you've been working on quite a bit. So this is starting to make a bit more sense to me now that I look at them. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Coins, which is, right, the generational wealth, like an abundance, and it could be a sudden abundance coming in, right? But then it's underneath it, I aspected them like this, right? So you've got the 7 of Coins, but then we've got the Knave of Swords, which is saying there's some delayed news. So you've been expecting this to come in, but it's kind of, it's taking its sweet time just for whatever reason. I do see back and forth, like negotiating. So under the Death card, which is like a situation needs to end. Is this you or is it somebody else? It's just analyzing something. Like, is there a lawyer involved, or like somebody's negotiating a contract and you've got sort of a third party, whether you're paying them or not? And they're looking over the details and they're sort of like nitpicking things and kind of causing the process to extend. Getting that kind of sense? I'll pull another card here, you guys. So then I've got the Two of Swords underneath the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is, the Two of Swords is when somebody's kind of stuck in the middle of a decision and they're not sure which way to decide, right? Like, and I think there's sort of a morality involved here, like feeling like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. I don't think you are. I think there's a sense of, some of you are feeling like the generosity is too much, or like the result is too much, the payment is too much, but it's not. You know, it's not. Like, if the universe wants to bless you, it's going to look for some way to bless you. So if it's coming in as a result of, could even be an injury claim, I think some of you. I think there's a lot of you out there that are pending the outcome of some sort of difficulty, and I'm getting things like, oops, some of you could even be losing your jobs. And like in the middle of a buyout or something like that. See, something's coming to an end. Like, I'm getting these things, you guys. Sale of a house, end of a marriage, retirement, like a termination. What else? Injury claim. So I'm seeing those kinds of things, and there's been negotiation or litigation, and some sort of resistance from the people settling with you or towards you. But here's your outcome, is the Seven of Coins, right? Which means, even if it's not a huge sum right now, if you work it properly, like if you invest it properly, this is gonna take you, like, here, you guys, I'll let you look at the cards while I keep on going, talking. This is gonna take you to the end of your life and support your children and your grandchildren. So, like, if you are getting impatient here with the Knave of Swords, with the slow news coming in, it's going to pay off for you guys with the Seven of Coins. So somebody of importance is making this decision for you. But look at this, the Ace of Coins. This is coming in, you guys. These are big cards. Like the Ace of Coins and the Seven of Coins, they're big. And it's going to make a sweeping life change for you with the Chariot. And you're going to feel like it's taking forever, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to have it. And I'm seeing an end to this within 2 to 4 weeks. But if 4 weeks go by, please don't send me a scorching email that says, hey, Robin, you suck, you know, because tarot is guidance, right? I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Okay. Ten of Wands. You know, I love this card for like kind of to pull this reading all together. This means that a lot of you have been going through like what seems to have been like, if not backbreaking, like a mentally exhausting situation, but you've never given up. You've never given up on yourself and the process, and you've always sort of kept your eye on the prize. And you're gonna get what you deserve or more. And I also just had some other guidance pop in my head this could be negotiating a new contract for employment that could have been going back and forth. And I'm seeing that some of you think that you're pushing your luck, but you're not, right? So just keep your eye on the prize, you guys, with the 10 of Wands. Everything is going to work out the way you want it to. And if you're having feelings of sort of being unworthy, please don't. We have to really believe in ourselves, right? Like, what is overpaid or oversettled? Like, what is that? Like, people are like, oh, it's too much money. It's not, you know. And if you feel like it's an excess of money for you, donate it, you know, donate some of it, help people out, help out a animal rescue. Like, you know, there's tons of ways that you can help other people with finances. So I'm getting the sense that there's more money coming your way than you had ever anticipated, and just know that you deserve it. You know, that's what my spirit guides are saying, and they want me to pull one more card for you guys, even though I think this has been a pretty conclusive reading. I'm going to do a deck cut, actually. King of Wands. Here, I'll show you guys this card. Like, check out his tattoos on his hands here. Pretty cool. I'll just let you guys check that out for a second. So the King of Wands is somebody that they know exactly what they want, and they go after it and they get it. So this is, at the end of the day, all this sort of emotional turmoil that many of you have been going through, Sagittarius. Take this mentality from the King of Wands. Like, you have been, whatever has been going on in your life that is going to bring around this financial reward, you have worked for it in one way or another, and you deserve it. And this is the King of Wands. Like, look how confident. He's looking directly at you. He's wearing that crown like nobody's business. He's holding that wand in close to him, like, because he's feeling the power of it. So feel your power. Just feel your power and just be grateful. Whatever sort of, I was going to use a fancy word for finance, but I was like, so let's not do that and embarrass ourselves. Just take it. Like, if the universe wants you to have it, take it, you know. I wouldn't say no. It's just a blessing, you know. Like, the thing about blessings is sometimes people want it to come to them in a certain way. They're like, oh, I need to win the lottery. But meanwhile, you could get paid out because you got injured, and you're like, holy shit, where did all this money come from? Take it. The universe is giving you the money in whatever way it can orchestrate to give it to you. So I see pretty good financial news for the next 2 to 4 weeks. That would be nice if it came in by the end of the new year, end of the year. Oh, sorry for you, but something is going to happen. And I just saw, woo, selling a house. So, yeah. Anyway, I could, you know, keep going, so I'm actually going to stop right there, Sag. So I really hope this comes true for many, many, many of you, because I feel like in my heart that you guys all deserve it, because you've been kind of back and forth all year. Blah, 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 Robin. Say goodnight to the nice people. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Stay blessed. Bye. Bye.